So I came across this on Facebook. Scottish Daily Express. Gillian Martin, I have no idea who the individual is, and people say, come on, Scott, hey, you should be better than the pulse in this. Look, I've said it all along, I just look at them as a bunch of underling occultists, no matter what political background, somewhere in an occult network, be it Eastern Star, Theosophy, Humanism, the New Age movement, Freemasonry, blah, blah, blah. That's basically how I see them. That's it. Right, and I would say have good reason to do so. Yeah, but it's interesting to see how many laughy faces when the title SNP minister claims those who oppose huge wind farm developments are far right. I mean, come on, yeah, seriously. That's why I see more and more people are waking up. No, and look, I said it all along. Not for the best reasons, like, intellect, empathy, genuine concern and character for, where you're born, your country, and the people around you. No, it's by and large more and more because it's affecting people directly now. They're having to look at things that otherwise they wouldn't do. Yeah, there's a lot of that, let's be honest. But let's also be forgiving. But yeah, wake the fuck up, people. Seriously. Think about this. Yeah? So, let's go to the article. The Scottish Government regularly overrules councils and campaigners and grants, planning permission to for windmills to be built, with some towering over homes and previously scenic locations. It forms part of the SNP's plan to go fully renewables-led, with proposals in the pipeline for thousands of more turbines to be built. And by the way, number one producer of those turbines? China. Yeah? Is any of it recyclable? No. They have to bury them. Yeah? Seriously, and they are essentially bird blenders. But hey, they go from Care Bears to, the rarest of birds, all the rest. Just, the death of life on the wing, just to put a technology that is fucking how many hundreds of years old? And for what? And what's it doing to the property prices? But if you look at it in the lens of Agenda 21, it's occult multitasking, yeah? Pushing various agendas and destroying property prices in rural areas normally seen as idyllic, yeah? Oh, believe me, seriously, there's far more to this. Absolutely. But to call them far right for giving a shit about, well, it really is affecting all of us, isn't it? Yeah? And I still think of things like Atlas Shrugged. I know so many people are not up for reading that book, but static electricity. I should call this the motor, yeah, because it's a theme in Atlas Shrugged, and I would argue it's a nod to, wow, Nikola Tesla, yeah, because believe me, when you look into the background of certain things, energy was never an issue, certainly in the last 150 plus years. They had it absolutely banged to rights. But there's certain people that you don't hear about throughout history, and certain authors have tried to drop the hint. Oh, I'd say so. And of course, well, there's other things that you start relating to that you see going on all around you that is in that book called Atlas Shrugged. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon.